Welcome to Swedenborg. It's wonderful to be here. And it's the first time I've been in this hall, and only a few weeks ago I visited Swedenborg House for the first time. This is some writing I did to describe Blake's Los and the way in the frontispiece of Jerusalem he carries a circular, transparent light. And these are my thoughts to do with Swedenborg and his house more particularly, and ideas about the cosmos that I looked into while I was here. The frontispiece of William Blake's illuminated book, Jerusalem, Emanation of the Giant Albion, holds a luminous symbol. The concentric disk of light can be seen simply as a lamplight. At first, this is the way the overall plate is likely to be understood. A figure, Los, the archetypal artist, steps over the threshold of a Gothic arched door. Circles of light show the place where, if there was a lamp would be. Los, however, does not hold a lamp. His fingers hold nothing of any weight. They're separated and integrated into the light. The lightest hold, the easiest way to hold something in one hand. When walking, named the satchel hold, employs fingers loosely folded under the handle, which is held in place by gravity. Los's fingers do not fold around the lamp's handle. They look to be walking as if stepping round the circle's centre. The roundel is surrounded by radiating beams of light. The light disk Los is accompanied with shares its nature with a concentric cosmos diagram. This can be thought of as showing a circular symbol of the whole of time. Los, wearing Blake's coat and hat, begins his creative pilgrimage through the 100 plates of Jerusalem. The linear, labyrinthine nature of the prophetic book's narrative soon takes on a mapping quality woven with vision. The circular light's rim is a strongly defined line. It is clear where the boundary lies, as solid as the step needed to go through the door. Perhaps bring your own world with you might be a key to the way to take in the book, Jerusalem, Emanation of the Giant Albion. The doorway is likely to be one at Westminster Abbey, where Blake descended into the crypt to draw the tombs. Light would have been needed there. Perhaps the light here was chosen from Blake's environment, Blake's streets in London. Approaching Swedenborg House, crossing over from Bloomsbury Square in London, I began to change my mind about Los's disc. I'd interpreted it as a kind of mystical shield, a peaceful and weightless protection for Los as he steps into the low light. The idea of peaceful armour for the mental fight is so important for Blakean thought. My new interpretation, however, is something very different to a mythological symbol. It was a special quality of a pane of glass. The historic shop front window of Swedenborg House has many panes of glass. There is a top row of lattice Gothic archway shapes. Then there are 32 panes tall, 4 panes tall and 8 panes wide. All the panes are clear glass, except for one, 2 panes along and 3 panes up. This is crown glass, a pane made when the windows were hand blown. By a process of blowing through a long pipe, A glass balloon was formed. This was then flattened, and the sheets of glass were cut out. One piece was not smooth and clear. It bubbled up to where the blowing pipe was separated from the glass form it had created. Could this be what Loos had at his side? The cosmos vision of the artist represented by the singular window pane of Blake's London. There would have been far more of these crown or fisheye window panes in Blake's day. They were the least expensive. Now they're very valuable, if not irreplaceable. Swedenborg House once had two. Looking at the glass from the outside of Swedenborg House, pedestrians and traffic create sparks and swirls of living London reflected. Inside the bookshop a cafe is being built amongst the glass-fronted bookshelves, readers' armchairs and a little marble bust of Swedenborg, looking cheerfully on. Turning into the gallery spaces beyond, the current exhibition, continuing throughout February on the theme of place, has placed in a cabinet in the centre of the room, along with Swedenborg's walking stick, 3 of Blake's Joe etchings. His inky thumbprints are visible at the edges. As the Swedenborg House's director and curator explained in an introductory talk to the exhibition place, for Swedenborg, place is different to space. Place is more individual and created and can also apply to the future. Perhaps we bring our own place with us. A little copper engraving made for one of Swedenborg's books about the nature of the cosmos is also in the exhibition. At the centre of this is a solar zone. Blake's disc is more clearly a sun disc, but it is possible that the transparent transformation quality of this disc comes from the idea from these special windows that they may have given the reflected vision he wanted to share. The current Swedenborg House exhibition concerning an idea about place, items from the Swedenborg collection, continues until the 28th of February. Booking is essential through Swedenborg House website. And a special thank you to Lolita, who helped me with my research to find out a little bit more about Swedenborg and especially about his cosmos diagram. Many thanks. Thank you. Bye.